So with a smaller scissor,
Obviously, it's not finished yet.
with a smaller scissor, yeah, I'm going to. I just find that I've got a little bit more control over where I am with the beard. I end up not opening and closing and taking too much off. So I have like this is my beard and moustache scissor, or in America, shear. Hey, it's Mahesh here at the Gentleman and Rose Club, and today we're going to be doing Jamie's big beard for the Beardbrand channel. Okay, Jamie, what are we going to do today?
Tidy up my wings, as always.
Yeah.
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows?
Thin it out around here.
Yeah.
Keep the length, but give it all a little bit of a shape.
Okay.
And you can see it just needs a bit of shaping to it.
Yeah, so you don't want too much off, you're still growing it out.
I'm happy for you to take the loose ones through off this time.
Because it's just looking a little bit transparent through there now, isn't it? So if I take off that that bit there, just square it off.
Square it off.
Yeah. Okay then, and then like you say, just take that down a little bit.
Yeah, and I do like my sides all thinned out because
you don't like it.
I don't like it puffy. No.
So we take the wings out the sides. Yeah. Like you say, we scoop that down, don't we? So it sort of lays flatter for you.
Yeah.
Do you want anything off the moustache? Are you growing that out?
I bite it a lot.
Yeah. So if I just tidy the line up.
Just keep it, and I keep it this length all the time. Yeah. Any strays, keep them tamed.
Right you are, sir. Let's put, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of oil in.
Sure, I've got nothing in right now anyway.
You got nothing in. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in, and I'm just going to pull it out a little bit, just dry it through a little bit.
Yep.
Just because I want to make sure I get the optimum length, so that I'm making sure that when I'm working with it, I'm actually working to the length that it really truly is, all right? Mm-hmm. Look at that, I've got to go all the way down. So Jamie doesn't like this weight through here. So what I'm going to do, instead of going in with the clippers, I'm just gently going and picking it up with a comb and just going in with a shorter pair of scissors and just taking out some of the weight through his beard. So you can see through here, it's a bit more poignant. So what I do is I come in and I'm just taking off the very ends of the hairs and then laying it flat. And then anything that is poking out, any hair that wants to just be more prominent, I can come up and cut it through that way. So one of the reasons why I'm using a smaller scissor is that I can be a bit more precise and I can get into areas that I want. If I have a really long blade and I end up coming this way, there's a good chance that I'm going to end up cutting either through his beard or end up cutting his ear lobe off. So, which I've seen. So,
Not today.
Yeah, but not today. So I've always kept mine shorter on the sides. Just I don't like the length to come from the top right down.
It's too wide for my shape of head, so I keep it a thin look in the beard.
Yeah. Yeah, but you've done well with competitions and stuff, haven't you?
I've had a couple of successes a few years ago. I haven't done anything this year actually, but the Wessex Beardsmen did well at the Worlds.
Did they?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the stuff I've learned, you have no idea until you go, you talk to people. But what I find is that if you dress well, it's not just about walking up in jeans and t-shirts. No, it's about you might dress up. People
already.
Yeah, I think it's your attitude, the way you speak to people, how you greet them and talk, how the way you smell maybe, even and the products you've got in your beard, and how well groomed you are. Yeah, and people not professionally compete, but they win prizes and they get, like yourself, sponsorships.
What's the prize if you win the world thing?
Oh, I don't know what the prize was. Locally, you get things like beards and beards. You get beard oils and beers and trophies and kudos, and it's all good fun.
What are we doing with you keeping these clean, or are you going to grow them back out?
No, you can shave them back
shave
if
them
you
back in,
want.
yeah?
Please, yeah.
So I'm going to come in from the side, and I'm just going to go in and just take off that very slight ends, just because they're just, like Jamie was saying, they're just a little bit straggly and a little bit see-through. Let's spin them around to the front. So what do you do yourself at home then, Jamie? Like in between, because I've been doing your beard basically since you started growing it.
Yeah.
But what do you do? So for the viewers at home,
My routine, you mean in the morning?
what do you no? What I mean is, like, in between beard trims, what do you do? Do you trim yours?
Sadly, I pluck a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, so I sit here and fiddle, and if I find one, that's gone. So my beard would be massive, I think, if it didn't get trimmed.
Is that just like a habit you've got?
Now, yeah.
I bet loads of people have that habit though. I mean, I do that.
Eric does that.
Yeah, and
I do that with this.
And I do it with my moustache.
My moustache is shorter because when I'm doing that, you lose them. Constantly sitting there doing that.
I do that.
And I don't like the bits that the wing. So I sit there, and if I find a long bit like that, it's going to irritate me for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Yeah.
And so I kind of groom. I think I have to have it trimmed now like this, because otherwise you could see when I walked in this morning, it just grows out that way and then starts curling up.
Yeah.
So when I put some heat on it in the morning, you just get those little curls because they're not long enough to lay down.
No.
And I'm a terrible biter as well. On them, if I don't brush it
Moustache,
like you've done.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that back, and then I'm going to go in underneath. So it just means that we can keep that look. Mm-hmm. But underneath, it feels a lot cleaner. Like you haven't got hair from underneath. Now you got when you push your moustache back, you won't have hair hanging down in.
Training it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you can see like that looks a lot cleaner just on the lip there, but the actual moustache still retains its fullness.
Weight,
so it looks a lot cleaner on the lip. And I've gone in here just to take a little bit of this off, but you've got to be really careful not to take too much of this away, Jamie, because you're going to end up with big dimples in here, and it won't look right.
Yeah.
So let's line you up. Going back to the beard competitions, Jamie, that you like doing.
Yep.
You haven't got anything lined up this year?
No, there's a Southwest Beard Club one in August that I'm in Paynton, I think. Paynton, yeah, Devon.
Devon, yeah.
I mean, the ones we go to are normally Yeovil, so it's only an hour or so away from here, but that's a little bit further out, isn't it? Yeah, it's whether how much you want to make a thing of it. Some people make it a hobby, yeah, that's right, yeah. But I've got other things that I do, so.
I think also, you know, these things are great, like social events, aren't they? But, like you say, you've got other things going on, and, you know, you have to go, well, I could go to a beard competition and spend the weekend in a hotel, have a few beers, buy a few products, blah, 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 enter the competition that's going to cost me money as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you've got a family, you have to go, well, actually, I've got a family. I could be spending all that money with my family. So you have to make priorities.
And I'm building the tattoo collection. And
yeah, that's it. You know, well, you know, you could go away for a whole weekend to a beard event, or you could have a tattoo, couldn't you? Or okay, I'm going to put a bit more oil on, Jamie, before we finish So I'm going to put a little bit more spiced citrus on. How's that look, Jamie? That Bellamate?
Yeah, it's nice and tidy at the bottom, thank you.
And that's, you know, how you like it, sort of nice and long and sleek looking, you know, sort
and
of
flat on the sides.
flat on the sides, cleaner on here, cleaner underneath there.
Yeah.
Took that little bit of weight out through here that you don't like,
Yeah.
and just straighten that off.
Yeah.
So that it's easier for you to manage. I might just get that tiny bit underneath there.
Yeah, that grows from right down.
Yeah, you get like a long bit.
I get curly on top and straight
Just look right up.
underneath.
Yeah.
And when I tie it up on windy days, you always get that one long piece that goes down the middle.
Yeah.
And that's the bit I end up going myself, clip. And what I felt I was in danger of is clipping the middle too much
Yeah.
and having this sort of like the chops myself, you know, parted in the middle.
So that's how I look against the.
Always wear a black t-shirt.
Always wear a black t-shirt.
It's good for I'm told, wear a black t-shirt with a grey light beard and wear a white t-shirt with a black beard. That's how they say it.
How's that?
And it pops.
It pops. Better?
Thank you, sir. Pleasure.
Whoa, guys, Beardbrand beard oil. Often copied, often imitated, often compared to. It is the pinnacle beard oil in the market. Head over to beardbrand.com and invest in your beard, invest in yourself, and keep on growing.